Welcome to What's Trending, your go-to podcast for staying informed about what's trending in the ever-evolving landscape of Westchester and beyond. We are your hosts, Amanda DePalma, Senior Vice President of Events and Development, and Dr. Marcia Gordon, President and CEO of the Business Council of Westchester. On today's episode, we're talking about the vital role business banking plays in helping small businesses grow, overcome challenges, and strengthen our local economy. Joining us today is an incredible guest, Vivian Morales, Vice President and Senior Relationship Manager, Business Banking at M&T Bank. What's Trending is sponsored by Thompson & Bender and M&T Bank. Thank you for your support of the BCW Podcast Network.
At M&T Bank, we believe in making banking simple for our customers, like we did for Margarita, the CEO of Mas Panadas, a woman-owned empanada company.
M&T has taken a significant weight off her shoulders with their tools, their support. I don't want to be worried about banking and worrying about my finances just not running smoothly. And if there's any snag, that I can just grab the phone and call and get help.
See what banking together can do for you at mtb.com/together. Member FDIC.
Looking for unparalleled success in PR and marketing? Look no further than Thompson & Bender, the leader in strategic communications. With over 30 years of expertise, they've mastered everything from PR and advertising to social media and event marketing, ensuring their clients' success. Recognized with awards like the Business Council of Westchester Hall of Fame, City and State Power 100, and voted Best in Westchester for advertising, public relations, and social media by 914 Inc., their track record speaks for itself. Join the ranks of clients from Fortune 500 corporations, small businesses, educational and healthcare institutions, and many more who've benefited from their innovative strategies. Trust Thompson & Bender to elevate your brand to new heights. Vivian, first off, thank you and M&T Bank's support of What's Trending. We're so excited to have you with us today. We understand this is M&T and your first podcast, so we're honored. To start, could you introduce yourself and share a little about your background?
Absolutely. My name is Vivian Morales. I'm a senior relationship manager. I'm in the business banking industry. I've been helping business owners for over 30 plus years, help them find options and solutions their day-to-day with their operating businesses. So on behalf of M&T Bank, I want to thank the BCW for allowing us this opportunity, and thank you for having us, Amanda.
Absolutely. Now, from your perspective, let's dive right into it. What's one thing business owners really need to know when it comes to choosing the right banking partner?
A strong banking relationship with your banker can be your strategic advantage, not just a transactional one. The right banking partner should offer more than just products. They should provide personalized guidance tailored to your industry, proactive support during key transitions like expansions, acquisitions, funding, or restructuring, access to tools and resources that can help them manage their cash flow, protect their assets, plan for the future. So in the end, you need to choose a bank that understands your business, not just your balance sheet.
And that's really important. And I think especially for small businesses, they face so many hurdles. So what would you say are some of the biggest challenges when it comes to accessing banking services if you are a small business or a small business owner?
Sure. I'd like to touch upon two things. Lack of personalized service, limited relationship management. They may not have access to a dedicated banker who understands their specific needs. What does the cash flow look like? What motivates their customers? And what do they need to sell more? As business owners, they have a lot on their plate. They deserve attentive, personalized service from a bank that cares about their success, short-term and long-term needs. Number two, one-size-fits-all products don't actually fit all businesses. Small businesses deserve customized solutions and truly match their day-to-day needs. While their products offered by most banks are similar, it is the service and the attention to details that set apart a good banking relationship and a great banking relationship.
That's very important. I would think, the difference of a great banking relationship. Now, from a bigger picture, how does business banking play a role in supporting startups and boosting the local economies?
So banks offer loans, lines of credit, investment property, owner-occupied loans. Speaking for M&T, we specialize in SBA loans, and we are one of the top SBA lenders in the country. which speaks to our level of commitment, empowering businesses, owners, and local communities. The Small Business Administration is a great tool, added value for banks to help our communities, our prospects, clients, to get the capital that they need. But we also have conventional loans, right, for companies that are well established, right, and that have, the financials that we would need to look and review a lending opportunity, if you will.
So now, what's one trend or change in business banking that small business owners should be paying attention to right now?
One major trend small business owners should keep a close eye on is the rise of digital. Digital-first platforms are rapidly transforming businesses banking by offering real-time financial insights and reporting, automated cash flow forecasting, integrating tools for invoicing, expense tracking, and payments processing. These platforms are often faster, more flexible, and more useful-friendly, and the right business banker can help clients take advantage of these technologies.
Thank you so much for this, Vivian. We're going to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere. You're listening to the BCW Podcast Network. This is What's Trending. Looking for unparalleled success in PR and marketing? Look no further than Thompson & Bender, the leader in strategic communications. With over 30 years of expertise, they've mastered everything from PR and advertising to social media and event marketing, ensuring their clients' success. Recognized with awards like the Business Council of Westchester Hall of Fame, City and State Power 100, and voted Best in Westchester for advertising, public relations, and social media by 914 Inc., their track record speaks for itself. Join the ranks of clients from Fortune 500 corporations, small businesses, educational and healthcare institutions, and many more who've benefited from their innovative strategies. Trust Thompson & Bender to elevate your brand to new heights.
At M&T Bank, we're continuously working to provide value to our customers. Like Lou, the CEO of OOFOS, a revolutionary footwear brand.
I think the thing I like most about working with M&T Bank is knowing they care. They sincerely care about us as a company. It's not just about the business transaction. They personally care about our business and our success and would make decisions that go above and beyond to achieve that.
See what banking together can do for you at mtb.com/together. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the BCW Podcast Network. This is What's Trending, and we have with us today Vivian Morales of M&T Bank. I want to pick up where we left off, but I do want to take a minute and just sort of bring it back, and would really love to hear more about the history of M&T Bank as an organization. I mean, you're sharing us all these great insights about banking, but as an institution, I'd love to hear more about it.
Of course. Yeah. Thank you. M&T Bank was founded in 1856 in Buffalo, New York. We provide strength and peace of mind to our clients in all economic environments, thanks to our consistent earnings. For more than 165 years, M&T Bank has strived to take an active role in our communities and building long-lasting relationship with our customers. We are a bank for communities, combining the capabilities of a large bank with the care of the local focused institution. Our purpose is to make difference in people's lives and uplift communities we serve.
Well, and you really do that. I mean, as such a community-based bank and having been around for 165 years, I mean, clearly you're doing something right by your clients. So thank you for that. And relationships, you've mentioned that now a few times, and just how important relationships really are, and how they're such a huge part of banking. So how do banks go from creating meaningful, lasting connections with their business clients?
Banks build strong relationships with business clients through a combination of personalization, proactive communication, and trust-building practices. Having a dedicated relationship manager who understands your banking needs, it's critical, right? They understand your ins and outs. They understand your industry. Having an assigned banker, it's a relationship that it's mutual. It's a foster trust And when your client is sharing their thoughts, opinion, and everything that they do, and you understand what they do, and you're both collaborating, it's a better added value, right, for the client, for us, as we're trying to put together, a story for our clients.
Now, if you had to give one piece of advice to a small business owner looking to navigate the banking world, what would it be?
One powerful piece of advice, treat your bank like a strategic partner. Just like we all have a CPA, an attorney, I truly believe that if you have a great relationship with your banker, they can help you access the capital through loans and lines of credit. They can offer, tailored financial products for your industry. They can provide insights and tools to manage the cash flow and the growth of day in and day out. Building that relationship can help the banker and also the business owners understand at the end of the day their goals. It's not always finding the lowest bank that has the lowest fee, but it's having that relationship with each other and being transparent and sharing the challenges and proactively. I truly believe that as a banker, I can provide options and solutions to be able to help our business clients.
Now, speaking of options and solutions, are there any new and exciting initiatives coming up at M&T Bank that you'd like to share?
Yes, of course. M&T Bank has several exciting initiatives underway that reflects commitment to innovation, community impact, and future-ready banking. But on a community level, we're working on the Buffalo Maritime Center to celebrate the 200th anniversary of the opening of the Erie Canal. M&T Bank has worked with the Maritime Center to construct a replica canal boat called the Seneca Chief, which will travel from Buffalo, New York City along the Erie Canal and the Hudson River in 1 month journey. So we're very excited about this initiative. The Seneca will actually be making a stop here in Ossining on October 24th.
Very exciting.
At the Chateaumoux Yacht Club. The boat, which is absolutely beautiful, will be open for tours, and the event is open to the public. And we feel that this is a great way to celebrate the history of the canal, which really turned into New York into the Empire State by connecting New York City to the Great Lakes. For more information on that, head to buffalomaritimes.com.
Vivian, thank you so much for sharing that with us. That sounds so exciting and interesting, and we'll definitely be on the lookout for that. Thank you for being with us today on What's Trending. Your insights into business banking, relationship building, and supporting small businesses have been incredibly valuable, and I'm sure there's a number of listeners who will absolutely be reaching out to you to take advantage of that. Thank you again to our sponsors, M&T Bank and Thompson & Bender, and be sure to rate, review, and subscribe, and listen to the next episode of What's Trending.
Thank you, Amanda.
Be sure to check out the BCW Podcast Network's expansive lineup of shows: Leadership Unleashed, What's Trending, Advocacy and Politics Unplugged, The Member Spotlight, and Nonprofit Voices of Impact. The Business Council of Westchester is the county's largest business membership organization focusing on economic development and advocacy. With over 1,100 members, it is our mission to work for the profitability of our members and the prosperity of the Westchester community. To learn more, go to thebcw.org.